I went to organize a meditation retreat in Thailand. That was one of the 2 weeks. And the other week, I uh, had an exam. Exam. Similar to those who were in university. So that actually made me feel younger again because I read a lot of books and uh, feel a little. Uh, it was hard. Yeah, it was hard. And actually, but now I'm kind of feeling better because the exam is over. We've done the best. Not sure if I will pass. Yeah, that was stressful. So are you surprised? Because I just mentioned the word stress. Yes, I also feel stress, but not like a chronic one. Of course, when you have something coming up and you have to like uh, beat the deadline or you have to meditate, sorry, you have to um, take this kind of exam, like what I did. The pressure is something that you have to face for sure. There's no one without pressure, without feeling uncomfortable. However, if you can manage that feeling so that you don't actually go off the track and you can manage to let go when it is over. This is the power of meditation. It has helped a lot. Uh, last year, that this exam actually happened last year as well, and uh, I used just 3 weeks to read all the books last year, just at the first level. But I can't do that this year because the second level or the present level is kind of much more difficult. So not the same. The last year, everyone like, how come you just read books for like 3 weeks and took the exam? I think meditation helps a lot because it helps to remember and memorize things better. It seems that this year 3 weeks are not just enough. Yeah. Furthermore, there was like a retreat in between them. So what am I doing here? Am I bragging about it? No, I'm just telling you the reason why I'm gone and did not come during the past few weeks. All right. But today, if you notice, I'm not sure, you can look at the gallery view and see all the names. One group of people are missing. You know which group I'm missing today? Maybe you don't know. But I'm looking at all the names. I know. The Europeans are there. The Africans are there. But the Chinese are not there. Because today is the Chinese New Year. Basically, like today, tomorrow, Chinese New Year. So the Chinese are not here. We are without the Chinese. It's just like their New Year. Okay, we're gonna need them to have their New Year celebration. They're gonna have something else today. But otherwise, we come back to our business. What is our business anyway? Our business is two things. First, we're gonna meditate, and second, we're gonna learn a little bit more about meditation and as well as life. Okay. So today we have how many days left? 319 days. 319 days remaining until 2027. Wow, we are already in February. A few weeks ago, we were just in January, and now we are already the mid of February. Of 12 months, 1.5 already gone. Time flies very rapidly, and yeah, just a few weeks later, we were already approaching the end of the year. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about meditation. Suppose that you are new to meditation and like, because I see many names who are not very familiar. I'm not very familiar with many of the names here. if you meditate, okay, just focus on the technique and not the result, not the result. I would say that if you meditate good today, if you meditate well today, it is because you have been meditating for a while. The meditation result today is the result of your meditation over the past few days or over the past few weeks, okay? But do not disconnect yet because, okay, you say, if I meditate today, the result today is not from today. Yeah, they come from the previous days. They come from the previous week, which means that if you meditate today and you do it regularly, and maybe next week or maybe a few weeks later, you're going to meditate much better than today, okay? So do not focus so much on the result. Focus on the method. What are these methods about? And we have 3 methods. We have breathing here and the mantra that looks some kind of very strange alphabet. So that is the mantra, okay? And you can use clear and bright, you can use clair et brillant, you can use Hakuna Matata or Samma Arahang. If your mind is rough, the breathing is more suitable. But if your mind is more refined, you will find that breathing doesn't do much in that regard, okay? So you're gonna probably explore different techniques. For example, visualizing image. Or during this guide, I will also guide you with the 3 methods as well. And today, we also have some tips for those who've been here for a while, because there are many faces who have been with this group for a few years, okay? They already know this part, but this part is not for you. If you are here for the first time or just a few months, few weeks, focus on the main method, okay? But what I'm about to tell you now, this is for those who've been here for a while, because it might be a little different, okay? So meditation is both art and science. Art and science. Science, very scientific. You bring your mind to the center, and that's it. But the artistic part is how you're going to do that will influence a lot on the meditation. Suppose that you pinch your arm like this. You see, I'm pinching my arm. Do you see that? And very small there, okay? If you touch it very softly or you try to press it, you are pinching your arms. But then we have 2 adjectives here. Either you do it very strongly or you do it very softly, right? These adjectives are not, adverbs. These adverbs are not in the scientific part, but in the artistic part. Because sometimes you never know, it's not written and you cannot quantize or measure the amount of pressure you put it at the center of your body. So how can we measure that? We measure with our contentment. And this is the advice from my master, Luang Por Namashio. He said, adjust both body and mind is essential for every meditation session. Use your body as your teacher and seek what is considered just rightness, knowing that enough is enough. Which means that when you, like, suppose I need to press my arm like this, I need to also observe when enough is enough, not to do it, put too much pressure, not to do it too strong, or not to have it too lightly as well. Okay, just knowing when enough is enough. Try to adjust your body and mind, and you will find the comfortable spot, comfortable combination, the combination that feels just right. And this just rightness is characterized by a sense of lightness, openness, and contentment without any pressure or stress. So it's just, you need to learn to observe during the meditation. whenever you come across that feeling, you will not go further than that. You just stop there and rest your mind to the amount of attention, the amount of effort, the amount of concentration that feels just right over there. Okay. All right. Now we're back to two groups of people again. The first group, if you're here very few weeks, not more than that, you're totally new, you never meditated before, focus on the scientific part. However, if you're here for a while, you know the scientific part already, focus on the artistic part. Okay? Artistic part, knowing when enough is enough, knowing the rightness, the just rightness for today. Okay? And you will enjoy this feeling. Once you feel content and you enjoy this feeling, maintain it. Look at her. You see her face? She has this light smile on her face. And this doesn't come because she takes photos. This is not for photos, but it just appears because she feels content, and that contentment just being manifested on her face. And this will give perfect balance so that you can feel content continuing with that right combination and stay there. Okay. All right. So let's begin the meditation for now. Okay. So you may close your eyelids softly and gently. And relax every part of your body. Feel relaxed from the top of your head down to your toes. And breathe in and out softly, slowly a few times. You may breathe freshness and positive energy from surroundings, and you breathe out uncomfortable feelings from both body and mind. Continue breathing in and out, feeling the freshness, releasing tension and heaviness, and feel more comfortable. Let's spend a moment to relax. Sorry for the connection. Now we come back to the meditation once again. You may close your eyelids and relax every part of your body. Relax from the top of your head down to your toes. And breathe in and out softly, slowly a few times. You may breathe and relax and spend a moment to relax. Relax the muscles on our face, on our neck and shoulders. And allow both of our shoulders to drop naturally. We relax the muscles of our arms, our hands, down to our fingertips. We relax the muscles of our torso, from our chest to our abdomen, our hips, our thighs, our knees, down to our feet, and all the way to the tips of our toes until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. Then I'd like you to imagine that your body is like an empty space. Imagine that there's nothing inside of it. No bone, no muscles, no organ, nothing inside, nothing but the air. Then I would like you to spend a moment with your breath. You're gonna breathe in, you're gonna breathe out softly, slowly, and consciously. You may breathe as slowly as you can, as normally we breathe too fast. And once we intentionally breathe slower, we reduce the speed of our thoughts and increase the amount of mental relaxation. But of course, if you just come right from work, you have been having a tough day, your mind might switch or jump to any random thoughts at any moment. If that is the case, you'll be fine. And there's nothing wrong with having many thoughts. Instead of paying attention to the thoughts, come back to the breath again and again, many times over. You might need to do this several times. You're gonna need to apply some effort to keep bringing the mind back patiently and relaxingly. And each time you're back with your breath, your mind will calm down, and you should be able to feel the direction of the breath, knowing that you're breathing in or breathing out. Should be able to feel the softness of your breath and even make your breath more refined by breathing slowly and comfortably. Our main goal is to stay longer with the breath than anything else. We keep switching back to the breath. We pay no attention to any random thoughts, and everything must be done relaxingly. Do not pay attention to immediate result. The method is more important. So I like you to observe. Whenever you are able to stay longer with the breath, the lighter the mind will become. And with such lightness, I would like you to follow your breath. When you breathe as softly, as deeply, as slowly as you can, you will follow your breath all the way to recording in progress. The deepest turning point inside of your body. I would like you to Repeat and reach the center in the same manner. Feel the center, feel the location. Reach and touch the center softly, gently, relaxingly. And after some few touches, when you're certain where the center is, just leave your mind there. No need to go back to your breath. Just stay there at the center. And continue remaining there. Do not worry where exactly the center is. Around the middle of your abdomen, where you feel just right, will be the perfect center for you today. This just rightness. You will learn from your own observation by using your body as the teacher. And after several times of learning, that just rightness will serve as the better center for you today. And when you leave your mind where it feels just right, it will be easier to continue remaining there. And you may also repeat a mantra. Feel the vibration of the voice to appear from the center of your body. Repeat internally and let the voice expand from your mind, either clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or clear ebrium, clear ebrium, Claire, April, or Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, or Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang. You may feel the vibration of the mantra expanding from within you, and it's going to be better if you repeat on your own and don't just listen to my voice. The mantra will become more effective when you repeat it on your own in your mind. Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang, Sama Arahang. When you repeat the mantra, the center's location becomes clearer. The feeling at the center also becomes clearer. Now we attempt to add the focal point. I would like you to imagine that inside of your body, there is an image of a spherical object, such as the sun, the full moon, a crystal ball, a water drop, or a bubble. Just visualize that image in mind, like how you daydream. When you are daydreaming, the image becomes faint, maybe not very clear, and that's all right. We do not focus on the quality of the image, but we attempt to visualize as continuously as we can. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Maintain the existence of the image, even though you don't see the image clearly. It's gonna be harder to see than what you normally see with your eyes, but that is all right. Just feel content. We only aim to visualize continuously so that the mind will find no other chance to be taken away from any random thoughts. We also try to visualize at the center of the body. It's going to be the feeling similar to something soft, something light, gentle in its physical form is floating in the middle of your body. Maintain this crystal ball or your chosen round object. And if you can do that uninterruptedly, your mind has gained much more amount of mindfulness. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma ระหังสัมมาอะระหัง Continue to visualize the image and repeat the mantra on your own until the meditation comes to an end and we begin to spread loving kindness. Maintain the location, the feeling at the center, the image which will become the focal point of the mind. At one place, the center of your body. For a while. Sam, Samma, mm, Samma. I would like you to imagine that the peace energy from the center of your body is spreading out in all directions to cover yourself and everyone around you. May everyone be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing and expand from the group of people around you to everyone in your community. Doesn't matter who they are. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. Continue to share this peace energy to all the country, everyone in your country and your neighboring countries, so that everyone live together in harmony with no fight, no conflict, no violence, and no war. Share this peace energy to everyone in the world, to all countries in the world, regardless of people's race, nationality, or belief. We practice loving kindness by willing to share to everyone equally and unconditionally. Continue sharing to all living beings, to all animals. Doesn't matter what they are or where they are. The animals, the living beings that you can see, and also the ones you cannot. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. And now, meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in and out softly and slowly. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly and slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. สัพเพพุทธาพระปัตตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเจนระคังพันธามิสัพพโสเตอัทรธาสุขิตาเวรุณหาพุทธสาสเนอโรคาสุขิตาโหทาสหสพเพหิยาธิพีสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธรรมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสติ Bhagwantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sape Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manishoti Raso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. And now you may open your eyes, okay? And maybe open your webcam. And while you are opening your webcam, I will switch to the other computer that didn't work at the beginning because this one doesn't have presentation. Okay, smile. Great. Just wait a little. Excellent. And now maybe you can also share as well. Oh, today we had a lot of struggles. This actually gives me one lesson. Do not mock the Chinese because today okay. Okay, all right. We struggle a lot actually, and actually this gives me one lesson. Do not mock the Chinese because we did that at the beginning. We said that the Chinese are not here today because it's Chinese New Year. All right. So how is your meditation? Maybe you can share how your meditation went. Hopefully the internet interruption is not of the big deal today. Hopefully you can also meditate. How was it? Okay, very keen to read your message. All right. Now let me connect as well the presentation. The meditation has strange lately. Okay, the first comment is strange. How strange is that? What about the others? Okay, so while I'm waiting for you to write the message, I also have one thing to share with you. Okay, They were like, Rachel, my meditation didn't go well, heavy-headed, and Dale, calm and relaxing. Thanks for the session. And Katarina Kumar, very peaceful meditation. Thanks so much. Murumita, peaceful. Okay, so these are some examples. If you do not have, we talked a little bit about this at the beginning of the session, that the meditation today is in fact not the result of what you're doing today alone, not 100% today, but it is a result of what you've been doing for like few days or few weeks. I would say few weeks. So if you have good meditation today, it means that you have been doing great for over the past few weeks. You meditate every day, you join my story very often. As a result, you probably have good meditation. If you don't have a good meditation today, you will, because you did great today, and you will have good meditation a few days from now, provided that you will meditate every day, and you will also join my stories next time. Okay, Precious, the meditation went well. I was relaxed in the middle of the heat over there. And Farouk, my meditation was not bad, just heavy heart, which disrupting to have a full effect. Not sure what that means. Johnson is sleepy though. And I think it's Iman. Thanks for the peaceful session. Funmilayo, my meditation was kind of healing because I have heavy heart before, and now feeling lighter. And Agnew say, trying to focus on centering the mind. And Scott, thank you very much. And Bettina, we laughed together when you were away for a moment. It was light and happy start for meditation. The guidance helped me come back to the inner world. And Sati Sabai was very balanced. I was just able to stay with the crystal ball. Thank you. And Harrison, my meditation was short today, just 25 minutes. Oh, 25 is good. It's better than nothing, though. I was so calm, find myself sleeping. Well, if you know that you're sleeping, then you should wake up yourself. Wake yourself up. Oh, reset. You just reset the session. And Murumita, we missed you fast few days. Now I'm back. I finished my exam. That exam, and I don't feel stressed now. Art, welcome back. I feel pain in my upper back, but later feel great, energized. Love from Uganda. Amadou, Conakry. My meditation was good today because I started with full mind and a bit headache, but the breathing process helped a lot. Fini Oluwa, the meditation relieved the slight headache. And Kraiche, my meditation was relaxing, and the light, the meditation was calm. My mind is refreshed. And Madel, thanks so much. Relaxing, peaceful meditation. Akimana, the meditation didn't go well. A little bit sleepy. And Elsa Marine, greeting from Mexico City. I got a little bit sleepy. And Jeffrey, I feel lighter now. I was able to focus my mind. And Idogo, the meditation was relaxing. There was like mixed feelings between two groups of people. But as I mentioned at the beginning, that meditation is both art and science. You see, we talk about the scientific part, to bring the mind to the center. When your mind wanders, then you come back to the center. If you're new to this meditation, or you just joined recently, you focus on the scientific part first. And okay, maybe some of you say, I'm an art student. No, this one, not like you're going to be a chemist or you're going to be like a physicist, but it's like to focus on the method, okay? But if you've been meditating for a while, you are very accustomed to the method, then how you do it is so important. And today we learned the lessons, the very good lesson that we're gonna need to use our body and our contentment as the teacher to tell us what is considered the just rightness. Just rightness means that, it's impossible to say that this is the perfect center. You keep your mind at the center and this is the location of it. However, you will find that center by evaluating a little bit. Maybe you explore this inside of yourself, inside of your abdomen. Maybe you will scan through the area and find the most comfortable location. The location must be most comfortable. That spot is the center. All right. And then you're going to need to apply some effort. But if you apply too much effort, you don't feel relaxed. If you apply too light effort, like to come back to visualization, then too light means you're going to fall asleep. So what is considered just rightness? Just rightness in this sense means that whenever you feel content, if you're content, you will find that combination is considered just rightness. And it gives you contentment. Then you continue over there. There's no need to move, just stay there and you enjoy this feeling as you maintain it. And eventually you will come back to that profound inner peace. All right. So today I like to mention one thing. We've been doing this thing. If you just hear, I showed this one already. We are 319 days until 2027. We've been doing this for 2 years now, right? If you remember, we started in 2025, carved the number of days until 2026, and now we're doing it again. Why? That's because it's impossible for people to see time, right? Yeah, we see time. You look at your watch, you look at your calendar, you know what time it is. But this time, in this sense, means three things. First, you know how much invaluable, I would say invaluable time that you have left for you to do certain tasks. And second, you also know how much you have spent without making them worthwhile. And the last one is you are at the present. You know what you're supposed to do at this particular moment. Now, when we talk about life, we have different stages of life, right? Let's say we have 4 stages from this image. Yeah, I reused the slide from last year. So this is not anything new. If you are here from last year, this is the same talk. But it's good to remind ourselves a little bit the same thing. Because sometimes we have our attention on something else and we need to set our attention on what's important, right? So when we were young, then we have our health, we have plenty of time, maybe no money and some friends. And when we are older, anyone who are on the second category, no one on the first category, first column, right? You are mostly on which column? The second one, strong, plenty of time, still no money because you haven't started working yet, and many friends. And the third one, still strong, maybe no time, a lot of money, but fewer friends. And the last one, then when the body is weaker and plenty of time, no work anymore, and lots of money, but fewer friends because many of them have died, right? Okay, this is aging. We all know that no one in this room and no one in the world can escape this truth of life. This is the truth of life. No matter who you are, what country you're from, whether you are a monk or you're a student or maybe you are the president of your country, you can't escape this fact of life, right? But then there are 2 kinds of people. The first one are those who age elegantly. They age with merit. they become older. Yeah, there's like the comparison that if you compare like good wine, if that bottle of wine is older, then it's considered better. But we do not promote intoxicant here. We need to find something. Let me help. Which one is considered older and better? Like stamped? You know, oh, stamp is so old-fashioned. Come on, guys. Anyone collecting stamps here? I used to collect stamps. They are not meaningful anymore. Which is considered better when they are older? A monk? Or yeah, just think about your collection. If you collect something, the older the better, right? Yeah, that is the meaning of to age with merit, which means that the older you are, the more meaningful you become, the more mature you become. Even though the body may be slightly weaker, but because you earn your place in the hearts of many people, this is how you should age, right? Okay, then I tell you, you have 319 days more to make that happen before the end of the year. 319 days, so that you buy the hearts, the space in the heart of many people, including yourself. Yourself first. Do you like yourself? Yeah, probably yes, right? Anyone who do not like themselves, but you're gonna like yourself better if you are in love with yourself. But you will be in love with yourself when you keep your mind with you. If you keep your mind with someone else, then you're in love with someone else. But if you keep your mind with yourself, this is not about being selfish. Guys, I'm not telling you to be selfish. I'm telling you that if you keep your mind with yourself long enough, give yourself time so that you clean your mind, you have compassion. And then you are able to do a lot of great things for other people, and that's when you're gonna buy or rent or maybe acquire space in their heart. Sorry, it's like the Thai proverb or Thai idiom is use the word buy, but maybe not so catchy in other languages. So many people do not see the time. And that's why we need to look at our time, right? We cannot see the time, so they use their time for doing anything that are sometimes not meaningful. By the end of 325 days mark, many don't know what they're doing, right? And they do not convert this amount of time into something meaningful. So what is considered meaningful then? There will be 4 categories to explore, and maybe you're going to tell yourself if these 4 categories, you can make them more meaningful by the end of the year. And also, what about last year? Have you managed to earn and develop many qualities in these 4 categories? The first one, wisdoms. Have you gained more wisdoms after 1 year? Are you wiser? Not like academically, but it's about being able to solve life problems better, be able to stay calmer, can you teach yourself better and be better good friends with yourself? And second, are you more diligent, that you spend time wisely? And the third one, livelihood. Do you work smarter and also not having illegal work, and while working, anything from your work do not come back to hurt you. That's the meaning of livelihood. Some people do illegal work or dirty work or anything like that. That's gonna come back to them. Some people do honest work, but they're stressed. That stress also will come back to them, right? You have heard some news. Those news lately, you're going to see what happens when people do not proper things. They come back to them. And the last one, better relationship. Do you have better relationship with people around you after a year? These are considered for strength. And if you can manage to work with them in these 4 categories, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna age wisely, purposeful aging. We do not age like wine because we don't drink wine, but we will age like what? Stamp, or just fill in the word. All right, and that's actually will be maybe something to consider at the beginning of the year, right? It should not be too late. And then we understand again the 3 portions of the time to look at into the future, the time from the past, over the past few years, or maybe your whole life. And every time you look at those parts, and you've been doing a lot of great things, you're gonna have that smile on your face and not feel regretful that you should have done better, right? And there is one tip if you are procrastinators. Anyone here who are procrastinators? Probably not here, right? Because if you're here, it means you have cued your procrastination to meditate. So for procrastinators, just have this word as your mantra. Not when you meditate, okay? But maybe at the beginning of the day, you ask yourself one question. The days and nights are passing. What am I doing with my life? Right? Just this is what monks we have to say this mantra every day. Days and nights are passing. What am I doing now with my life? We do this every single day. And you should. You're not monks. You don't have to shave your head to say this mantra, guys. You can say this mantra when you wake up and before going to bed. Free. No need to pay anything. No need to shave your head and wear this robe either. Just say it. Your life will change. You will stop being a procrastinator for sure. And the tip for living in the present. Another mantra. What already passed is gone, cannot be retrieved or undone. But what lies ahead is also uncertain. Therefore, the mindful people should focus on making the most of the present. Okay. Especially when your mind wanders a lot during the whole day, thinking about, I should have done that in the past, or what is going to happen in the future. Just say this mantra. In addition to meditation, of course, you're going to meditate because this one will heal the wandering mind the most. Okay, but in addition to the meditation, just say this mantra as well. Maybe after the meditation, maybe before the meditation. What passed is gone, cannot be retrieved or undone. What lies ahead is uncertain. Therefore, the mindful should Wow, today a lot of internet problem. I don't know why. Again, we should not say anything about the Chinese that they're not here. Or maybe because they're not here, the internet seems to have more problem. Anyway, let's just end it now because we don't know what happens next, right? Okay, we feel good, right? We feel good, so we just have to end it. And let me read a little more. Okay, we have Idogo say the meditation was relaxing. If you're sleepy, had to reset, bring back my mind to the center. That's great. And Techno, I didn't feel too well in my meditation today. Uh, okay, you will feel better for sure next few days. Oluwatimehin. Thanks so much for amazing guide. The voice is soothing. And Esther Falana, it was relaxing session. I feel still calm after the session. Diana Iluma, today my mind was refreshing. I love it. And Mayova, thanks for the session. It was peaceful. And Dora Pangura, was a great pause for the heart and the mind. Feel lighter. And Coach V. Roger, thanks so much. I feel relaxed. And Soul, thanks for the wonderful session. I feel relaxed. Or Monique, relaxed. And and Daniel say, age like art. Yeah, or like good movie, right? And Sandra, thanks a lot. Um, Christine Thompson, I feel wonderful, having beautiful day. And Claire, and many thanks for the lovely sessions. And Bene, I enjoyed so much. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. And I'm just back and see you again on Saturday. Maybe we have the Chinese back because today is their New Year. We don't see them today because they have New Year celebration, but we see DJ Botox. I don't know why, but the rest are not here. Okay, so next time we don't have internet problem because the Chinese will be back. Okay, there's no MC either, so bye. All right, bye. See you later, Bettina and Monica, and Elsa Marine, and Dale, DJ Botox, and Amadu Konakri, and Theodora, and Sidoni, Nainina, and I Love, and Vanessa, and Alberto, and uh, Harrison, and Kreische, and Claire, and Manish, and Bukvinka, Tobiola, and Aishat, and Bene Ano, and Andres Tandem, Enitan, Fumilayo, and Nancy Morales, Ninyo Kuru, and Sandra, and Kochovi Roger, Omolola, Francine Tolani, Christine Thompson, Daniel Esse, and Ronnie, and Olova Ferranmi, Mudumita, Osikwe, Mardel, Christina Conlon, Odunsi, and Monique, Bibotak, Opeyemi, Bukola, Theodora Butcher, Aman, Diana Iluma, Bintu, Phoebe, Femidele, Hubert, Lagos, Johnson, Victory, and Odeleye, Sodiq, and you all are Techno Spark 20, Ade, uh, Adeoye, Art, Ifetayo, Emmanuel Maxwell, Zoe, Moni, Aloysius, and Francis Daesalam, Gimana, Norris, Adonis, Farouk, Ade Polar, Fino, Odunayo, Comfort, Dora, and Nali, Adeorayo, Finioluva, Suena, Precious, Johnson, Udushukwu, Iman, Ayomi Posi, Rosita, Omowuni, Rachel, Uget, Bagilis, Jo Lisu, Liru, Yoke, Harrison Muiruri, and Obed. All right, so thank you and see you next on Saturday. Bye.